G'day, my name's Pete, and today I'm going to be potting this jade from the last video that I made. So I'm having camera difficulties, so I don't know if this is going to keep working. So I'm going to try and get this done. I'm going to just plonk it in here, and that's going to be it. I've put some CDs down. I've got 2 CDs down in the base to help the roots to spread out flat. I'm not getting too fussy about any of it. I really don't think this battery's going to last. So what I'm going to do is just fill her up with soil. Excuse me. Just going to bury it deep, get it nice and deep in the pot. Yeah. I am going to put a brick in here and try and have it stand up on the brick. Alright, and that's really all I'm going to do on that. It's potted. I really should trim some more stuff off of this because there's a lot that probably doesn't need to be on here, but I'm going to wait. So there, that's that. That's the twin trunk, the twins of the twin trunk, because they're like twins the way they're shaped. Anyway, I'll just stop again and then I'll see if I've got enough battery and memory to do the next video. Okay, so my plan is I've got this plant that I've pulled up from the backyard. Now, as I say with all my trees, all my videos, this has been up the back for 20 years. And when I took it, when I had it up the back, it was just a little tree that I had already trimmed and put up the back, waiting until I was ready to work on it. Yeah, and then I set it up the back. 20 years later, it's just grown. All right, so it is now got all these growth all over it, which is now going to give me multiple trees out of the one. It was growing into the ground, and you can see there the roots had popped the bottom of the pot, and I had to cut them all up so I could get it free to get it up here. So now what I'm going to do is I've been looking at this particular part of it. I don't know where to start, so I've decided this tree first. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to keep it going up and cutting it up here somewhere. Then I'm going to get rid of these branches that are growing on the side of it. I'm going to lob them off. This one at the back first, and then I'll turn those pieces into other trees. But that's my plan. I'm just going to set the camera up so I can just start cutting. Now, jades are very heavy, so I'm finding it very hard to move this thing around. I had to get someone to help me to get it here in the first place. I've got an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to cut through, release some of these branches through here. And you probably can't see, but we'll show you the pieces afterwards. Right. See if I can pull out that first bit. Right. Right. Now then, that's out of the way. I think I want to get rid of this one next. Nice big thick branch. I could be hacking it. I could be doing the wrong thing, but you know, it is what it is. So. Alright, there's that one cut off. That one's a huge piece. Alright, I'll drag that out the way a little bit. Now I might be able to stand this up and get a look at it. Oh, maybe not. Jesus, it's heavy. Oh. Okay. Now, give you a little bit of a view of it all. So, I believe this is on keeping. Going up here, this piece here, I think I'll cut off, lob that off because it's too big. So that'll be my next cut. Alright, so we'll lob that one through there. I want to be careful with some of these branches now, because some of these other branches may be worth keeping for the tree. So there's another lobbed off piece. There we go. There's the chunk of that. Quite nice size. Now it's so much lighter. It's nice. Okay, so it's even standing up on its own now. So there you go. I mean, it's going to be a pretty big tree, I think. But definitely closer to what we want. I'll just spin it around, give you some different angles of it, what you can see. And there you go. This one's already still got the roots, so I mean that's good. This one I can work on at my leisure. Got a bit more leniency, not having to worry about getting it potted for it to do, stop it from dying. But it's got some good character in it, I think. Maybe some of these wounds I can shape somehow, carve them out or something, get a bit of character in the tree with it having a bit of a. We'll do it naturally anyway, but I might be able to carve it further to give it a nice look rather than a straight cut look. Try and make it look like maybe a branch had broken off from a lightning strike or something. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, there you go. So that's all I'm going to do for this piece, because I've got so many other pieces I want to try and trim up into smaller trees. And at least that now is manageable. So I'll look at another piece now. Okay, so with this piece, I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this, and I reckon if I cut it through here, I'll cut this piece off here, and this will be from thick to thin as a nice little tree. I may shorten this to, don't know yet, but that's one thought. And cut it through there. Then I'm thinking the same thing as I do there, I can do here, and I can cut this through here, and have thick to thin, and have this as a tree, and then try and turn this piece into a tree as well, possibly. That's the thought. So I'm going to cut it up as if that's what we're doing, and we'll just have to hope for the best, so do the right cuts. So I'm going to cut it through there. Geez, that picture's blurry, isn't it? So I've got a problem with this camera. Okay, I hope I've got it on and it's all good. I'm going to cut it through here. But I think I will cut it here, so it's not so long before it starts getting thin. So I reckon I'll cut it through here. Do that now. I hope I'm in camera view. Like I said, I can't see the screen anymore from the angle I'm on. Okay, so there we go. I ain't going to do too much more with it. I need to think about how this is going to look. Alright, so my next cut for this one is going to be, I'm going to cut this piece off here. So I'll do that now. So the idea is to have that as a tree going from thick to thin. I'll have to cut the base because it's crooked. It's not flat. I need a flat base. I'll do that. Alright. And I'll just shrink some of these branches back for the time being. I'm not going to go wild cutting them further. I'll just trim it up like that. I might keep these bits because once some growth grows on it, maybe I can turn it into like a little forest setting with a stump. I don't know. I'll keep it and I'll decide. Okay, so this piece, I really don't know. I'm going to do the same thing again. Turn this into a tree and then have this cut off, and I think I'm going to get another tree in the top half of this. That's how it's going to be. So that'll be a tree. Thick to thin. Could trim it more, but don't want to. And this one, I'm not so sure about. Might cut it through here. Have that as a tree, and this as a tree. This can be like a formal upright, and this can be a informal. Maybe. Alright, so I'm going to cut it through there. See what we get from that. Alright. I may end up cutting that again. I might have to cut that branch off and turn that into a tree, as well as this one as a tree, perhaps. But I'm going to leave it for now and look at it and decide as time goes by. And that one there, it's just going to be like a little formal upright. Okay, so this is this last piece. I'm hoping to I don't know if you can see, like I said, I can't see the camera, I can't see what you see at the moment. Anyway, I think this will be a nice little tree. I'm going to have this as a pretty big tree again. I think I'm going to cut this branch off here, get rid of that, turn that into a tree, and the majority of the rest is going to stay as this tree. So we'll do that cut. We'll cut that off next. Now I want to keep the other branch underneath it in good condition, because it might make a nice branch for the other tree. So I'm going to cut it. Right. There's another nice piece. That'll be a nice tree as well. Might be able to do another twin trunk or something maybe. We'll decide later. I'm getting worn out now, so I'm going to leave some of these cuts for a later date. And with what's remaining, I think that could be a nice little tree, all on its own. I'll just give it a little haircut. Some of the growth is quite long. That will have to go anyway, it's too low. Right. It's too long. Alright, let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, I've got a broken branch there. Well, that can go. Did I break that just then, or what? I don't know. Either way, it's gone now. Obviously, I've got a lot more cutting I can do. It's way too big still, but I want to look at it and decide what's going to stay and what's going to go. But that can be a nice little tree, that one. Some of them are just average Joe's trees, but this will be a nice tree. Alright, so there we go, that's all I'm doing. I will cut that off because that one is way too long, in a bad spot. Get rid of it. And that's all I'm doing. I hope you enjoyed watching me hack at some trees. But there you go. I can refine a lot more. I need to, but not right now. Think about it for a while. Study it. I think this will go. It's too straight up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. From what I did cut up, I've kept approximately 8. So I've got about 8 trees from that one tree. They've started as one tree up in the backyard. Anyway, catch you later.